Hello and welcome to The Itch, the only fucking podcast, well not the only one, but yeah, we talk about murder, mayhem, demons, aliens, all this fucking cryptid shit, fucking something coming in and fucking your neighbor. We talk about it.
Mm-hmm. It's our first podcast. We're excited. I'm Nick Bernard, your other co-host. And what do we have today, Sean? What you got for us?
Well, today I want to talk about a topic that all of you guys know about. It's called fucking demons. We're gonna talk about a little bit of Satan. Yeah.
The 1984 Mario Bava Jr. classic, Demons.
No.
Okay.
I'm just demons in a general sense.
Gotcha.
General sense. Okay. And I'm just gonna kick her off, dude. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I got May, the third co-host over here, my pup. She's just helping us out. But shoot me some info. Who are we talking about? Beelzebub?
Beelzebub is in there. Fucking Beelzebub.
Great pronunciation.
Asmodeus, Astaroth. All these fucking demons that are, pretty much in the...
Oh, Azeroth?
Oh yeah, well we're not talking about World of Warcraft. We were talking about demons.
Next week. World of Warcraft Classic comes out August 27th.
I know. I'm fucking jerking off. Just waiting for that fucking day. I'm just gonna fucking nut all over my fucking pants the second it comes out. But okay, so demons. We're gonna go all the way back to Egypt time.
Time.
Egyptians believed in demons.
Okay.
Not in the sense that we believe in them, but so evil spirits. Well, I mean. Evil spirits in a general sense, just spirits, were tied to different places. There were guardians and wanderers. So guardians were the fucking spirits that would just guard a place. And, if you went into a temple that was cursed, a guardian spirit would fuck you up. They weren't necessarily evil. They were just protecting stuff.
What do they protect? Like mummies?
Mummies, riches, gold, that sort of thing. Anytime they placed a curse on something, a guardian demon would just conjure and be like, all right, bro, they're your fucking security guards.
Gotcha.
Make sure people didn't come in and break in and steal your shit. So they weren't necessarily evil. They were protecting something, and only if you had like the code word, like if you had a charm or something they would be like, oh, this guy's okay, they'd let you in. But the wanderers, all right, so they're fucking wanderers. And the wanderers are associated with possession, mental illness, death, and plagues. So these guys were like let's go fuck some people up.
So if someone like you had, your kid was schizophrenic back in the day, it's a wanderer.
Wanderer.
It's okay.
Gotcha. Yeah, just wanderer got him. Let's throw him down the well.
Kill it.
Well, suffocate it. With some papyra.
We should bring that back.
Oh, the well? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the killing.
Yes, yeah. I mean, the well was a really good place to drown your mentally disabled child.
Yeah. Prevent a lot of, we go get into that.
So they're also responsible for nightmares. So, I mean, I'm just going to bring this back and just say that people were talking about this shit 3000 BC.
Yeah.
This was like, they were like, oh, you have a nightmare? Okay, it's a fucking wanderer. We gotta throw you down the well.
Okay. If you literally had a nightmare, that means you're possessed, or there's a wanderer somehow?
No, it doesn't necessarily mean you're possessed. It just means a wanderer came in and stuck his wanderer dick in your ear and then fucking fiddle around with your mind a little bit.
Okay, but are you judged instantly?
No, I mean, who knows? This is fucking... People are reading pictures. I mean, they're piecing this together as in, oh, okay, this spirit would protect... Oh, and then it shows like a fucking kid just like, shaking a little bit, and it's like, oh, a wanderer. Okay, so they're piecing this together from hieroglyphics, which are basically pictures, But let's move on, right? We enter Mesopotamia. And Mesopotamians, I'm talking about the Sumerians, the ancient Babylonians, they also believed in demons. So, I mean, I'm going to go back with the Jewish Encyclopedia of Chaldean Myth. There are 7 evil storm deities known as Shadu. And so, you get a fucking plague, some locusts come, people are starving, demons. Oh, it's just the demons that did it. Just don't worry, guys. We'll just make some charms.
I thought it was the Jews.
No, Oh yeah, well them too. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that'll come later. Okay, so these I just wanted to point out these had the form of a winged bull or an ox, right? So fucking the horns,
Well, we got the horns
the
already.
wings, the hooves,
Yeah. Okay.
demon,
Demon.
right? I mean, that's what I think of when I think of a demon. I think of fucking
A goat man.
Yeah,
But it
goats.
probably evolved from bull to.
yeah. I mean, who fucking knows? But bull with wings,
After
horn,
that,
wings, dude. Although I looked at the picture and it actually is just a fucking bull with a pair of wings.
Not as cool.
Not as cool, but I mean,
When
it
pigs
could be
fly,
cool.
you know.
Could be cool. So I'm just so people were talking about this.
Yeah.
People were talking about this. So let's fucking go to the first demon that was like pretty much invented, right? This demon's called fucking Pazuzu. And you might know of this demon.
Conjuring?
No. The Exorcist.
Ah,
The
Pazuzu.
Pazuzu was the demon responsible for
Well, I'm gonna have to go in and edit that because there's nothing I don't know about horror movies. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hold on. Let's start. Start again.
Pazuzu.
Oh, you mean the 1970 classics Exorcist?
Oh, yeah? Well, how did you know? Are you an expert on horror movies?
Why, yes.
Oh
Thanks
my
for
god.
asking.
You're a rock star, dude.
Thank you.
So, Pazuzu is basically the demon of the southwest wind.
Yeah.
So, the southwest wind would bring the fucking plagues, it would bring the droughts, it would bring the storms.
Okay.
And so, Pazuzu was associated with this. And so, the pictures that I've seen, the little statuettes of Pazuzu, have him with this right hand up,
Ooh.
palm out, left hand down, palm out.
Classic.
So
Same
two sets
shit.
of wings, lizard-like face with a fucking funky-looking face. I mean, you guys have all seen the Pazuzu,
Yes.
you know. If you haven't, look it up. Google that shit.
Yeah.
Fucking demon, number one.
Number
He's
one demon of all time.
Yeah. So, but the weird thing is that people would put charms up for Pazuzu when they're having a child. That's because the demon named Lamashtu, who is a fucking frightening looking demon, lioness head, teeth of a fucking donkey, right?
Okay. Frightening or funny?
I mean, it's fun. It's kind of funny. Fucking
Yeah.
lion comes up and it's like, and it's like a fucking donkey teeth.
So we have Eeyore.
Yeah, so Eeyore, like, yeah, exactly. Talons on the feet.
Okay.
This is kind of harpy lion.
I feel like I've seen.
Yeah,
this one.
I mean, people compare her to Lilith, which is another fucking demon we'll talk about later. But so Lamashtu is, what she does is she steals your kids. You know, she basically comes in, fucking, your kid's mine now. Goes and fucking eats your kid's bone marrow.
Yeah. Again, I thought that was the Jews.
Yeah. Well, them too. I mean, you know, they're working for us, so who knows? So apparently, Pazuzu and Lamashtu were beefing.
Okay.
They don't fucking like each other. So, like, let's set up a little Pazuzu statuette fucking right in front of the door with this. Oh, yeah, I forgot. The funniest part of Pazuzu is he had a snake for a penis.
That's dope.
Snake dick.
Snake dick.
Yeah, snake dick.
That's frightening.
Yeah, that's frightening.
Yeah.
You unzip your pants and a fucking snake dick. Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry.
I was born like this.
I wonder what happens when he's turned on.
The fucking snake starts rattle starts going off, dude.
rattle.
And so they would.
So they're
whoa.
putting another demon to, because these demons are beefing. So they're like, oh, I don't want to fuck with Beezle, you know what I mean, or whatever the.
Lamashtu comes in. She's fucking frothy for some kid bone marrow.
Okay.
She goes up to the door, and all of a sudden, Pazuzu comes out with a snake dick, and he's like, "What's up, dude?"
So they're using demons to block other demons.
Yeah, this is the way it works.
Seems like a trick a demon would tell people.
Well, I mean, this is what they believed in because, demons back in the ancient times, before the Christians, before the Jews came around, they were kind of like genies. They're called jinn, and that's what people call them nowadays, or demons or jinn.
Yes.
Is that they aren't really fucking bad. I mean, they're bad. They're more like if they're playing a game of D&D, they would be fucking neutral. You know, they sway whichever way. They could help
Great
you
D&D
out.
reference.
They could help you out. They could fuck with you. They could
Yes.
fucking take your babies. They could fucking give you money. At the end of the day, it's just you had to be able to outsmart them. You know, because
Okay. But I still think they're outsmarting us by saying, or these people, hey, just put me in your house. This is a demon talking, so I can block this other
put
demon.
me in your house.
Yeah.
I'm harmless.
I'm the demon that
I'm a
helps
snake
you.
for a penis.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's what I imagine going on here.
Well, no, that's not. I mean, this to them. This is my fucking firstborn child.
Well,
The Moss Shoe's getting frothy over there. I gotta get fucking Pazuzu out.
It's like every presidential election, you know. It's like
this one, exactly. This one eats babies. This one fucks babies.
Yeah.
What do you want? I mean, at least the baby lives. You know,
when you get fucked by a snake, you still live.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, this
Mom
is
told
just
me that, by the way.
this is just kind of painting a picture of exactly how it was just this diverse demons. It wasn't black and white. You know, it was like, this demon's fucking bad. This demon's worse. So let's use this demon for this demon.
Okay.
So let me let's move on to a little Satan.
Okay, how does Satan get involved here?
Okay, well, first of all, let me fucking ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you think Satan and Lucifer are the same thing?
By the way you're asking me that, I'm going to say no.
They're not.
Whoa!
They're not. According to this fucking Lesser Key of Solomon that I looked up, and even Wikipedia says, at some point, well, let's start with here. Fucking Lucifer, right? This was used for the planet Venus, and in a fucking translation, human error. Mm-hmm. People are like, oh, they used a word that was kind of like Lucifer, right? Mm-hmm. And then boom, they're like, oh, this guy's Satan. It was used to refer to a Babylonian king, and all of a sudden and then the Bible was translated into fucking Latin, and they used the fucking Lucifer, and then boom, it's translated into English, and they just are just like, Lucifer.
Okay.
So, apparently it's just two different fucking people, but...
Got it.
So this guy's, like, in the Lesser Key with Satan. Two different fucking dudes. Mm-hmm. Ugh, excuse me. Yeah. Alright, so anyways. So Satan, dude. So upon... Wait. The Satan we all know and love, right?
Yeah.
He appears in early Abrahamic religion.
Red guy, horns.
Yeah, red the fucking... The dude, the dude. As an evil spirit that deceives and corrupts humans against God. In Christianity and Islam, he is seen as once being a fallen angel or a jinn who used to be good and beautiful, but rebelled a little bit. And he's just like, you know what, dude? So God pretty much fired this guy. He's like, you're fucking fired.
Is this because he's a flaming homosexual? Shout out Matt Stone, Trey Parker.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Yes, dude. Oh. All right, so let me see. Fucking. So God fired this guy. He's like, you're fucking fired. Get the fuck out. Take your shit. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
And so he's down. He's like a little bit fucking salty, dude.
Yeah. Okay. Before though, he's like just an angel.
That's what it says. It just says he was a benevolent spirit who was good and beautiful.
Okay.
And then he was like, hey, God, dude. Like,
fuck you, bro.
I think you might want to audit because there's some numbers that aren't fucking matching up here.
Yeah. He caught on to
he was
company
like,
secrets.
Yeah, he's like, you're fucking fired, dude.
This is before they had, employee protections. I got you.
So, but I mean, like in Judaism, right?
Yep.
Satan is just the guy who actually works for God, but he's like the guy that's like. So God, right? He wants to find out who's loyal, right? He's kind of like a fucking mafia boss. He's like, dude, who's fucking loyal to me? So
he talks like that.
So he gives you fucking boils. And who does that? He's like, hey, give this fucking dude some boils and see if his faith wavers. Satan's the guy to do it. He's your go-to guy, right? Mm-hmm. And at some point, right, because in Judaism, God's like this vengeful fucking fire and brimstone motherfucker, right?
That's not the Judaism I learned growing up in Wednesday school, Sunday school.
He fucking hurls a fucking flaming ball of shit on your city if you start fucking a little bit too much.
That's not... Where are you getting this information from?
My brain.
Yeah.
This is my brain.
Not the Old Testament at all.
Not the fire, the fucking Sodom and Gomorrah.
No, that's new.
It's new? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so I just made this up.
Yeah. That God's the Christian God.
Oh, okay.
Catholic.
Oh, okay. Well, either fucking way, God at one point was a vengeful fucking.
Yeah.
He's pissed if you're like start fucking jerking off too much.
Yeah.
He's gonna throw a fiery brick through your window.
Sure.
So at some point, they had to say, hey, fucking, our God's like supposed to be loving, but he's tossing fucking fiery bricks through the window.
Yeah.
What do we do about this? Satan. So Satan, all right? So at some point, Satan just became kind of the scapegoat. I don't want to... Yeah, it's kind of the... If something bad happens, it's not because your faith is wavering anymore. It's because Satan is doing it. Because God is all loving. Why would he fucking throw a fiery brick through your window? Mm-hmm. Oh, no, now it's Satan. So, it's just a reason for...
Gotcha.
God's loving, but, your faith's kind of wavering. So Satan's coming in and fucking you up.
Natural disasters, terror, whatever. Yeah. Oh, it's Satan.
Yeah, it's
Satan.
Satan.
Did you question God? No, it's Satan.
No, yeah, it's, why would God allow this? No, well...
He didn't.
Fucking
you know what I mean?
Tard. It's Satan, bro.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of how...
He's the middle child.
Yeah, it was easy for them to make this duality, this black and white, rather than God being like, different shades of gray, being like loving if you're cool to him and vengeful if you're not.
50
shades of
gotcha.
God.
50 shades of God.
Jizz.
Okay.
So, I mean, Satan kind of played a very minor role in early Christianity, again, with the kind of the henchmen. Mm-hmm. And then, getting closer to Revelation, it's, excuse me, it's, Satan is the fucking dude. He's the dude that's going to destroy the earth.
Yeah.
And so it became very, very taboo to even talk about Satan in any kind of good light. So it's like, he's the tempter, he's the liar, he's the this, that, and the other. Mm-hmm. So, all right, I'm just going to skip right now to summoning. All right? So...
Let's get some...
What?
Some people that have used this to their advantage?
Well, I mean, I think people kind of just think of it as, we got this taboo thing. They grew up in a Christian household.
Okay.
They keep hearing about God.
So this is what it's evolved to is...
Yeah, it's just some fucking rebellion. I think it's literally rebellion. Some people have dedicated their lives to it.
Yes.
You've got, like, the Church of Satan, and they're like...
Love Anthony LaVey. Great guy.
I think they're more of a, embrace decadence, embrace orgies. Like,
no, he wanted to get laid.
Yeah, exactly. And that's... If you read about Satan, that's not what Satan's about. I mean, he's about that.
Yeah.
But that's not it. I think they're more like a fucking cult of, what is the Greek god?
Zeus?
No. The Greek god of fucking wine.
Oh, Dionysus?
Dionysus. They would be fit more into a, like, let's worship Dionysus kind of role.
Yeah.
But some people, Richard Ramirez, all these people, they kill in the name of Satan.
Yes.
Because that's more of...
Well, it's Satan. It's more of a representation of evil than a specific demon.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. And they kind of broke it down, but I mean, if you ever get a chance to read The Lesser Key of Solomon, it is funny. It's actually
Lesser Key of Solomon.
The Lesser Key of Solomon. Yeah, it's just, the illustrations they use are so fucking cartoonish.
Really?
It's just really, they don't look fearsome at all. They just kind of look like something you'd see in like a cartoon. But anyways, okay, so I'm just gonna put this out there. I looked up a couple things that say which demons are great, and like throughout my research, one kept popping up, and his name is Boone or Boone. There's a little accent at the end of his name.
Gotcha.
And they're like, Boone helps me out all the time. He gives me money. And I'm like, whoa, okay. So I looked this guy up. I mean, so this is the one that keeps popping up, and he has a body of a fucking dragon, right?
Uh-huh.
And with 3 heads. One is a dragon, one's a griffin, which is like an eagle pretty much. I don't know why they put griffin. And then the other one's a man, and one of their voices is pleasant, and they didn't tell me which one. He could also make you articulate, eloquent, But the main thing is he gives you fucking money. So you're like, oh, I want some money, and Boone's like, hey, we got you.
The sell your soul.
I don't see. So this isn't really sell your soul type deal. It's just
he gives you money without no strings attached.
There's attachments.
Well,
definitely attachments.
So I think call that selling. You know what I mean?
It's not really your soul, though. It's like they come in and they give you good shit, but then they fuck with you. Yeah. They make your life miserable. That's kind of the general idea of what I'm seeing. If you let them, if they come up, they're like, hey, how's it going? I'm Boone. I'm super pleasant. Here's some money. Oh, and
is that an audio recording of Boone in the flesh?
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna fucking kill you or kill your grandma.
Okay, I mean, dude, for a certain amount of money, I'd let my grandma die.
Okay, so I mean, Boone might be the person for you.
Yeah.
So.
Love you, Grandma.
There's another one. These keep getting funnier and funnier. All I can find for Cameo is he gives you the ability
to. Who would you just say?
Cameo.
So, is he making a cameo in this podcast?
Cameo's making a cameo. The only thing I find about this guy is he gives you the understanding of animals. So if you want to know how May thinks,
okay,
just call in Cameo. He's your boy.
Gotcha.
He's your boy. He's just like, you want to think like a dog? I'll show you.
When are these ideas happening? Who's actually doing this?
Who's doing this?
Who's talking to Cameo? What era? Like what?
Oh, this is nowadays. This is after the Lesser Key of Solomon came out.
Oh.
And people started getting a little bit more freedom religiously. People started going to this thing, and they're like, "Oh, okay, let's not look at these as bad. Let's try to fucking conjure them."
Okay.
And people started doing this, and then they started, giving all good Yelp reviews about demons. Like these ones are shitty, these ones are good. And I'm basically reading fucking pretty much a Yelp review on demons, like, oh, this one, he helps me out. He's doing fucking great.
Yeah.
I conjure him all the time. He gives me money and fucking teaches me how to speak to animals. Cool. And and so I'm just reading this shit. Next one's Paimon. And Paimon you might know from Hereditary. This is the demon that Granny summons in Hereditary. And this guy is fucking rolls in on a camel. So he's basically like Pimp My Camel.
Pimp My Camel?
Yeah, so he's got a fucking very tricked out camel.
Is Exhibit involved in the production of this one?
Oh, what the...
It was a bad joke.
Oh, yeah. This is a fucking horrible joke, dude.
Exhibit is the host of Pimp My Ride.
Oh,
in case you guys...
X.
He's going to give it to you, so you give it to me.
So, a lot of underlying things that these fucking demons...
Keep on going.
Okay, so a lot of these demons kind of do the same thing with one thing standing out. And so this guy will tell you secrets. He'll be like, hey, guess what? Your mom's gay. And then you'll be like, oh, shit, Mom.
How'd you know?
How'd you know? Oh, shit. And then this guy will also, enslave people for you. I think that's the main thing that you want Paimon for is... you want this person to be enslaved.
How do they use it in Hereditary? Do you remember?
So Hereditary, I think he was gonna bring them riches or something.
Oh, yes. Or knowledge.
Knowledge, riches, which comes back to the secrets.
Yeah.
So there's also Zepar. And Zepar is the love demon.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're losing me now.
What? I'm losing you, bro.
Love demon?
Yeah. So he will fucking make anyone fall in love with you. Yeah, so if you summon Zepar and you're like, dude, I want fucking what? Yeah. Rihanna suck my dick. It's just like, make that happen.
Is that how you met your boyfriend?
Yes, exactly. Zepar came through for me with, you said boyfriend. Oh, fucking funny.
Okay, so I'm curious then, I want to know what the strings are.
The strings are, okay, so basically these demons come out and you ask them for stuff. And basically the people who are pro summoning demons are like, oh, you just treat them with respect and, they'll be good to you. But everyone, who's like thinks it's a bad idea is like they come into your life and they attach to you.
Okay.
And so they start fucking up your life.
Yeah.
You get the money, right? And you get the love, but it comes with, it's conditional. Like,
Okay. You never get the conditions. And the conditions are never clear. You kind of start seeing them as time goes on.
They're just bad.
Yeah.
They're just negative and like, you might get Rihanna to suck your dick, but she accidentally fucking uses her teeth a little bit too much. You know what I mean?
Okay, like you get Rihanna to suck your dick, bad at sucking dick.
Yeah, she's bad at sucking dick.
Caveat. You know what I mean?
You get the money,
okay,
but then all of a sudden the IRS wants your fucking money.
Gotcha.
That's probably very light.
Yeah. Probably people start dying in your life.
Yeah. And then you have to keep making offerings because, like, once they're hungry, you have to keep making offerings and you have to keep appeasing them, or else they start running rampant.
So what their demons, like what they're getting out of the deal is they thrive off suffering?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Well, their main, according to all these things that I've read, their main goal is to make humans suffer.
Yeah.
Because we're the ones that get to run around, and basically have the free will and shit like that, and
they're jealous.
Yeah, they're jealous. We get to fucking live in this breeze.
Yeah.
Breezy. Don't think it's breezy down in hell. You know what I mean?
No, it's probably. I hear it's quite hot.
Oh yeah. So
actually, I mean, if we want to go into Dante's Inferno, the last circle of hell was actually ice. But
it's hot and cold. There's no pleasant weather. Let's just say that. So I mean,
I read books. Go ahead.
Fornius, right? So this guy is like the fucking Rosetta Stone. You ever want to ace a Spanish test and you didn't study?
Just in class, dude, just throwing pentagrams up.
Yeah, you're just throwing some
slaughter a fucking rabbit.
Fornius,
dude.
bro. How do you say Mikasa? So, I mean, fuck Rosetta Stone, dude.
Yeah.
Fornius will teach you languages.
Yeah. You're not going to have any friends after you kill a rabbit in your Spanish class, but at least you're acing the test.
You just pull out your rabbit out of your backpack.
Yeah.
Dagger, and just spread the blood all over yourself.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, man, see me, amigo.
I knew a lot of people in high school, the guys that didn't have friends already that were like, we're going to get into a good school, you know what I mean? And that was their main goal. They would have done this.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I already don't have friends. I'll kill this rabbit and make sure I get into fucking Yale,
Dope.
Yeah. Everybody knows that guy, huh?
Oh yeah. That was Nick.
I wasn't in
Nick
class.
Bernard.
I wasn't in class so. Yeah.
So, let me see. Forest.
Wait, how many?
4.
How many asses? 4.
Ass.
Okay, go ahead.
This guy, it's funny because this says he's a president of hell. Like he's a democratically elected president.
Is he a Democrat?
I have no idea. Probably. So this guy will teach you virtues.
Yeah.
Like how to be a good dude. Ooh. How to be like a good dude. He'll teach you about herbs and precious stones. So he's basically a hippie.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, bro, you want to know?
Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, exactly. What stones?
Yeah.
You want some herbs?
Yeah.
Bro, like, I'm a president of hell, so, like, I'll teach you about those.
I think Ty would vote for him. Shout out Ty Stillerman.
Oh,
my favorite liberal.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. I mean, there's good and bad for every side. You know that, right?
Yeah, I'm not fucking retarded.
Okay, all right.
All right, fine.
Zagan is the demon king and president, so he's a king and he's also a president, can turn any liquid into a beverage of your choice.
That's the worst fucking one.
So I'm pretty sure this is the dude that's like, if you're out dying in the desert and you're like, I would do anything for a sip of water, and he's like, poof. I got you.
No. Wrong. Because turn any beverage into a beverage of your choice.
Yeah, that's true.
You have to have a beverage already.
Oh, yeah. Piss. You could piss.
Are we considering piss a beverage?
Yes.
Is it a beverage if it's not in a cup?
It's a liquid.
All right.
You could turn any liquid into a beverage.
Because with him, it's like I could just go to the store and get the beverage I want.
Yeah, he's just like, he just flocks over to 7-Eleven, takes your cup of piss, and then gives you a big gulp.
He just Postmates you.
And then he's like, now you owe me 10 rabbits, dude.
7-Eleven Postmates you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? He's got a premium Postmates account.
He's kind of like the Postmates demon. He's like, I got you, dude. So there's Gap.
Great clothes. Affordable pricing.
P. Yeah, the Gap. So this guy is also a president. They have a lot of presidents. This guy has the power to teach you the liberal arts.
Oh boy!
Look this shit up. It's fucking hilarious.
Liberal arts.
The liberal arts. Powers
We're
to
talking
teach
feeding everybody.
Philosophy makes others invisible. Steal familiars from other magicians. So like their hawk that they have. Harry Potter, the fucking owl. That would kind of be like a familiar.
Oh, a familiar. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Cat.
Yeah.
This is
Salem,
some witchcraft stuff.
Exactly.
Okay.
He can make men stupid. So if you're jealous of someone's intelligence,
impossible.
You just boom. This is stupid now. You're stupid, and then you laugh at them.
The reason it's only men is because women are already stupid.
Oh,
inappropriate alert! Beep 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 beep. All right.
No, I mean it says make men stupid because like they weren't They were definitely like not thinking about women at this time. They would carry men between kingdoms. So this guy's kind of like the Uber.
Okay. So we got Postmates, we got Uber.
Yeah, so he's like, boom.
Now, the people that have this book, do they have smartphones?
No, I mean, this was definitely written in the time before smartphones.
Okay.
This is
but
actually
you said people are using it now.
Oh, yeah. They're like, hey, Uber, well, that might take 30
it's
minutes.
Like all of Utah.
Gap,
Book of
called
Solomon.
Gap. So there's Ose. This demon appears as a leopard, and you will not be able to understand him at first. But if you wait patiently, he will start speaking English.
Okay, so a leopard's going to come into wherever I am, and I have to wait patiently.
Yeah, I'll just...
And I'm going to assume eventually he'll start speaking English.
Mm-hmm. That's
right. Next time I see a leopard, I'm just going to kick it.
And he can turn... Here, look at this. He can make anyone think that there's something else. So if you're like, hey, I want Nick Bernard to think that he's a fucking dog, you'll go around barking like a dog. This is what Ose does, dude.
This is very specific. Who wrote the Book of Solomon?
I don't know.
Solomon?
I mean, we could look it up right now. But it is Lesser Key of Solomon. Okay. Agares, this is an old dude riding a crocodile, and he literally just causes earthquakes. So like someone just hit up Agares. Earthquake we just had.
If you want there to be an earthquake, okay.
Yeah, dude, didn't you?
Can you tell me the uses for this one?
Okay, so causing massive amounts of death. If you're like, or you just want someone to make you a milkshake, and you don't have to use your hands.
That's because people don't really die that much in earthquakes.
I mean, massive earthquakes.
How many? Tops 50.
More than that, like a massive 7.0, 8.0 earthquake.
We just had a 7.9 recently?
That was east of us.
Oh, it'd be like right here.
Yeah.
There doesn't have to be any fault lines.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, if you go into like Indonesia.
All I'm saying is there's easier ways to kill a lot of people.
Yeah, of course. Like, dude, Agares, like, let's fucking make something blow up. There's Vepar. Vepar shows up as a mermaid. His main thing is he can kill whoever you want.
I can kill whoever I want.
That's true, but Vepar is not going to go to fucking prison for it.
There's something attached.
Just
suck a fucking mermaid dick?
Yeah, and he'll make it very painful too.
Okay, I like that.
Painful as you want.
So, okay, we're getting some good ones.
Like the Hitman. Oh, I mean, well, that's the last one I have. There's 72 of them.
I'm good right now. Okay, well, then who are some killers? Some killers that use Satan as a means of justifying their crimes. Maybe some sacrifice shit. Fuck. Shoot him to me, brother.
Well, Richard Ramirez is one.
Richard Ramirez.
That we like. I mean, he was an anti-kid. He hated established society.
Emo.
Yeah, he's fucking emo, dude. He was poor, so...
He probably, if he was born in the 90s, was a kid in the 90s, wouldn't have killed anybody. because it's how normal, you know what I mean? When we
Yeah.
were growing up, like,
Yeah.
this is just par for the course.
Exactly,
But he's in the 70s,
80s,
60s.
yeah.
Killed in the 80s, but grew up.
But I mean, he sees this whole society being Christian, and he fucking hates it. He hates society.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the opposite of that? Satan. You know, and then he's like he believes that everyone is evil to a degree. And he hates the government because he feels like the government's killed more people than I have. Why am I going to prison for it? So he's like, everyone's a hypocrite. Everyone wants to kill. I just do it and I just say Hail Satan. You do it and you say Yay Jesus. Yeah, but you're good and I'm evil. Like, what the hell is that all about?
Yeah, but I think this is the classic serial killer move where they don't believe anything. He's a sociopath. He doesn't believe anything he's fucking saying. He's just starting conversation. He got hard when he killed people. You know what I mean?
Well, he also raped him, so he definitely
exactly.
was
And he
hard.
was raped. You know what I mean? Killed a 9-year-old girl. So it's fast. It's the classic Manson. All these guys that they want to philosophize what they've done and blah blah.
I think it's
blah.
also
stroke their own fucking ego.
They're getting media attention too.
Yeah.
So the gnarly you are, the gnarlier of an act you put on in court or in interviews, the more people are going to talk about you.
Yeah.
It's like, if you say something fucking outrageous in court,
yeah,
people are going to pay attention to you.
Drawing a pentagram on your hand and yelling "Hail Satan."
Exactly. So, and he has all these beliefs that he likes to push in his interviews. But it's just, I think it is to get to people to talk about him, because now he's famous.
Yeah.
He's got all these fucking followers. He's got all these groupies, like all serial killers do when they end up in jail. They get a bunch of groupies.
He got married in '96.
And they're like, I love you. It's so great. I talked to my girlfriend about this. What is it? And she said there's some type of syndrome where women just like fucking serial killers.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
once they're in jail,
as a man, sociopaths, and I mean that's why we're doing a podcast. Is obviously it's fascinating. So, as a man, it fascinates me, and there's all this, this kind of idea that you feel nothing, you do anything. There's this fantasy that I think all humans have. We just can't really go there because we're normal. We're empath. We have empathy and all these things that they don't have. So maybe women, there's something about that turns them on. I can't have that.
I think it's just, it could be this complex where it's like, oh, I could save them.
Maybe
I could help
that's
them.
Part of it.
And it's the allure of having someone who's a bad,
spontaneous. I bet Richard Ramirez is a spontaneous boyfriend. You know what I mean?
It's just but he's one that could kill you. And what we talked about actually is he's in jail.
Yeah.
You don't want him out. You're not going to be in love with him when he's out of jail.
Yeah.
Because he could fucking
rape and
kill you.
So it's the idea of him.
Yeah, it's just the idea. He's in a cage. He's kind of like a pet. You know what I mean?
Ted Bundy was fucking chicks. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but after he got arrested, and that's when he got all the groupies. It's not like, I'm pretty sure anyone would fucking want to date Ted Bundy.
No, Ted Bundy was fucking chicks after he got arrested. Conjugals.
Oh, well, yeah, but that's under guard. You've got a bunch of cops that are just like...
You're still fucking Ted Bundy.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fantasy. It's a fantasy. She just says it's fucking interesting. Personality's interesting. So it kind of just becomes an obsession. You research these people. You become obsessed.
It's the quiet emo guy in the corner realized.
Yeah, that could be true too.
Yeah.
I could save this dude. Oh, he's fucking interesting. Oh, the danger of he could fucking kill me. It's gets the juices flowing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
ever.
there's that. I mean, a couple people have claimed possession. Amityville,
Son of Sam.
Son of Sam.
Classic.
His dog, is fucking Satan. His dog is Satan, which I think he recanted that later. I think he said it was bullshit.
He said a lot of different things. That was just the most famous. Yeah, but obviously he was a fucking paranoid schizophrenic.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
and I think that goes back to the Wanderer.
Yeah.
You're schizophrenic. It's because you're fucking possessed by a fucking
Yeah.
wanderer.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like maybe we should have just thrown Son of Sam down the well.
Yeah. I mean, those type of killers are less scary to me than the Richard Ramirez. Because Richard Ramirez is sane.
Yeah.
I mean, he killed people, so he's not, quote, what we see as sane, but he's a sociopath, whereas Son of Sam is out of his fucking mind. It's less scary.
I think he got kind of that dopamine shot to the brain.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move to some modern. Ooh.
Move by itself.
Yeah, move by itself table. Some modern human sacrifice cases, some murders in the name of all hail Satan
Almighty,
himself.
yeah.
Let's see. First one I have here is Amelia Espinoza, who was a 42-year-old California woman, and she was killed by her own son, 18-year-old. When they found her, her skin had been removed, her organs, her body was cut into pieces, skin and flesh were found in a freezer, her head, her eyes had been plucked out, 2 upside-down crosses had been carved into the bone, and investigators found a satanic Bible with a chapter about human sacrifice open near the body.
So I think this is just like, these are kids who are like, yeah, let me sacrifice my mom to Satan.
Ooh, even the date of her death matched the day of human or animal sacrifice in the satanic calendar.
See, so that's
cool.
Pure, like, they studied it,
Yeah.
They looked it up, they were like, okay, let's try this out, and they sacrificed mom to Satan. Are there any interviews from these kids, or?
There's just one kid, but he, no interview. Let's see. Oh, he went to his cousin to help him get rid of the body, which shows his complete lack of being in reality.
Yeah, so I think, this is just the fantasy, like, I'm going to sacrifice my mom to Satan. I wonder if he was expecting to get anything out of this, or if he was just devoted and like, here, Satan needs my mom,
Yeah.
Satan here's a buddy for you to fuck around with, or shoot the shit with, play a little shoot some spades with, or if he was actually expecting to get some kind of type of reward for it.
Yeah, I mean, that we'd have to go and actually look at the Satanic Bible ourselves in order to see what. Maybe it's just I believe in the religion. It's like Die
Hard.
Fucking what Friday night, I eat fucking challah bread, whatever. You know what I mean? It's just like, this is just what I do. For us, it's like such a huge thing, but maybe it's just like, nope, this is the day of the year you kill your mom.
Yay!
Finally. I hate it when she destroys my
she
Slayer
told me
records.
to clean my fucking room, got rid of all my Slayer records, told me that Slayer was the devil. I'll show her.
The judge dropped a heater on him, though, when she sentenced him. I don't know what I can say to turn your life around, but you'll have a lot of time to think about it.
Ooh, that's a fucking zinger.
Yeah, hit him with the 25-year, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Possibility? Parole? Is he?
Didn't say here.
That's pretty gruesome fucking murder.
Yeah, I mean, because he was 18, so that'd be like 30. He'd be like, what, in his 40s?
I wonder if he's
30s.
like one of those prisoners who's like really into Jesus now. Probably.
I don't know. I hope not. I
know. Just stick with something, dude.
Yeah,
find something to stick with it. Remain consistent, dude.
Another one we have here is Elise Poller. She's a 15-year-old girl killed by Casey and 2 accomplices, Joseph and Jacob, all like 14 through 16-year-olds. And they brought her out to smoke some weed, just kids being kids. And she was stabbed with a hunting knife. Her neck was trampled. She'd been slashed, and they raped the dead body. And when investigators found her, she was in a eucalyptus grove not far from her own home on top of a pentagram in the ground. And they were apprentices of Satan, they said.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just like, you know, another classic like Sacrifice the Virgin,
Yeah.
you know, and they are just completely just down to do so, and they're down just to basically murder in the name of Satan, and I don't think they're expecting anything in return. They're just,
I mean, yeah, I think they have a like they're fantasizing.
yeah.
They're I
And
mean, and obviously sexualizing because they raped the dead body, but
Well, that's when they're best. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I hope that was an afterthought. They're like, oh,
Oh shit, we should.
we can't waste this.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
she's got a few fresh
Well, she
minutes
wouldn't be a
left.
virgin anymore, right? Because
Well, she's dead already.
yeah. Well, I mean, you know, Satan's like, hey,
That's
dude,
just
I
meat.
ordered a virgin, and
Satan's got the soul now. That's just the
yeah.
meat, you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's true.
Some flesh.
That's true, dude. He's just got the yeah,
She's
that's true.
She's just
yeah.
fucking her flesh sack.
Yeah. So Satan's probably like, here you go. You can have the flesh sack.
Yeah, that's what they got.
So I have one.
Okay, let's hear it.
This is someone who claimed to be possessed. In the summer of 2013, 25-year-old John Jenkin from Cumbria, England, expressed fears that he would kill his mother. Whilst in a deranged state, he approached a van driver, put his hands up in the air in the surrender motion, and cried out, "I'm armed, but it's not in my hands." Oh, desperate to avoid committing such an atrocity. So this kid was trying not to do it. You know, this is what I really think is weird, is this fucking kid was like, I don't want to kill my mom, so
Yeah.
here, take me in. So he tried to end his life, you know, covered himself in blood, tried to drown himself in a river. You know, after his failed attempt, he was admitted to a psychiatric hospital. So Dr. fucking, you know, dickhead was like, no, he's fine. He's fine. He just, you know, thinks he's possessed a little bit by Satan. He's good.
Yeah.
Sends him out. He confesses to a group of his friends that he's possessed by demons. And this kid is he's like, fucking, I don't know what to do. I'm possessed. And everyone's like, well, whatever, bro. Just get away. You're fucking weird. And so the following morning after that confession, he butchered his mother and sister with an axe. Okay. After the killings, he was found naked, crouched beneath a bench, acting erratically. When a police officer asked him if he had done anything, he just replied, lives.
The word lives.
Or lives.
Lives?
Lives or lives. Lives would actually make more sense.
Lives.
The ensuing inquest into the murders revealed that the night prior to Jenkins' barbaric rampage, his sister Katie had confided in a friend that said she was really worried about her brother. She expressed fears that he didn't seem like her brother at all, and he didn't look like her brother anymore.
Ooh.
So, I mean, this is just like...
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's...
This could be a possession type, you know.
See, but, like, it could be the schizophrenia, you know,
Yeah,
angle.
but, again, schizophrenia could just be demons.
Yeah, it could be the Wanderers, like we said before.
And obviously there's different ones.
Yeah.
That's why some don't murder, some have present different symptoms.
I just think this is very interesting because he tried so hard not to kill his family. He was like, I'm going to do this. I'm possessed by demons. Satan's taken over my body. That's what makes it weird. Mm-hmm. That's what makes me think that this kid was actually possessed because he fucking didn't want to do it.
Well, and it's a classic. A demon would love this.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
torturing, you
Yeah.
know, like, hey, you're going to kill your fucking
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah. And I mean, what age do most people present with schizophrenia? Teen.
No, yeah, that's when it pops up.
And that's when people are, you know, we're the most vulnerable. Our hormones, that's when somebody like a demon could influence the most. So, I mean, it's all adding up that, you know, schizophrenics are just possessed by demons.
Yeah, the well.
I like that better.
Right, yeah, and like, you know, again, if you feel like you're gonna kill your mom or your sister, you better just go with a different story rather than I'm possessed by demons. So they keep you locked up a little bit longer because apparently if you say that you're possessed by demons, they just let you go.
Yeah.
They're just like, okay, yeah, you're okay,
all right,
you're good to go. You're good to go, dude. Do you have another one?
Yeah, I got an interesting one. This is more. This you tell me what you think. Okay, so two parents, they couldn't have a kid, right? Well, they had they had a girl. They wanted a boy. Obviously, everybody, makes sense.
Yeah,
right?
that makes
Checks
sense.
out.
Yeah.
So they went to a tantric. It's a common way to solve problems in like fucking slums of India, right? So the priest said a human sacrifice is what they need to do. Right?
Yep.
So they go and they get a 6-year-old kid, a neighbor, and
Like, you want to come over and play marbles with us?
Yeah, right. And at the bank of an irrigation canal, they mutilated and killed this 6-year-old kid in a fertility ritual, and the sacrifice ended when the couple washed themselves in the blood of their victim.
Did they have a boy after that?
Oh, the Samaritans were later arrested along with 2 of their relatives that helped. They did not get a chance to try to conceive a son because they were arrested pretty quickly after, and went to.
Well, it's still good to know in case I keep having girls.
Yeah, so there's not definitive proof it doesn't work.
Oh, okay. So we just need to test this out.
But what I find is like, is the priest a demon?
Well, no, I just think that's okay. So I mean, I know this is in America.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy that advice was given to people.
Is it that crazy though?
Yeah, I mean they knew the priests knew they're gonna get arrested for this.
I mean, yeah, in America, I've never heard of priests doing anything wrong personally.
Yeah, sucking off little boys. You know what I mean? Yeah, they do that.
And I mean, how many? We'll have another episode, conspiracy episode, but like, how many stories are there of fucking like sex slaves and pedophilia and human sacrifice within the upper echelon of our society, right?
I think if you get a lot of money, it's just like all of a sudden you want to touch children. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, I'm rich.
I think it's vice versa. In order to get a lot of money.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you want to touch a kid? Yeah. That's why people do it. And then when they get caught, they're like, hey, I was just trying to become rich, and this is what my guide to being rich said.
Yeah.
Being rich.
Has anyone ever said that? I don't think anyone's ever used that excuse.
Getting rich for dummies. Touch children.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can go down that, but I think it comes with power and control, and there's a lot to that.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, this is proven that to become a politician or leader in industry, you have to have some level of sociopathy and narcissism. I mean, it's next to impossible to reach that level without that.
Yeah, I think, well, maybe if they were legitimately feeling like they were threatened and they had to defend themselves with, like, the delusional, like, they're in the middle of a delusion and they feel like something is attacking them and they shoot it and kill it, it's a murder, but they felt like you know what I mean? I think that's the only way that, the sociopath complex wouldn't be there. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure it's happened before, maybe. Yeah. But I think if someone like a premeditated murder,
you have to. I don't think you have to be a sociopath to commit murder. At all. Crimes of passion.
Yeah. Okay. That's true. That's true.
Yeah. I mean, there's. Yeah, like I think I could. I mean, this is all theoretical. Given the right circumstances, kill somebody, and I don't think I'm a sociopath.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people kill people and feel horrible after.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
like think about soldiers.
Fucked up. Yeah,
right? Like soldiers. I mean, I think it's why and how and all that creates like these people are doing it like serial killers. It's like it's my day off. I think I'm gonna go kill somebody because I can't get hard any other way. It's like I'm gonna go like play.
Yeah, I mean that's the only way I can get hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna go play with some chick's guts because why not?
Holy shit.
And well, back to like politicians and leaders of industry. To get there, you must be a sociopath, and again, sociopaths we know don't feel anything, right?
Yeah, so no, they don't. It's
just do fucked up shit to get their fucking rocks off.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the only way they can feel.
Yeah, and it's not even like a gay thing. There's like
No, it's a power. It's control,
power, and I can get away with this.
Yeah, exactly, because I've got fucking shit tons of money.
Exactly. So you combine sociopathy with money and power, bad news.
No, guaranteed to murder people.
So that's why anyone who trusts any politician that is able to make it can't, dude.
Slime, dude.
Can't.
They're fucking jerking off to pageants, you know.
Well, even if they don't do any present, like, let's assume Barack Obama didn't kill any kids. He still has to be an emotionless fucking reptile person in order to get there, and I can't trust an emotionless reptile.
Well, I think even like, okay, so let's... In order to become a politician, bro, like, it is so cutthroat.
Yeah.
And you're doing more acting than an actor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To the point where you start to form this duality about you, I think.
Well, I don't think I think it's the high level. Like, I have a buddy who was a lawyer, you know what I mean, and now he's a politician in Boston. And I've known him since he was young. He grew up, you know what I mean, poor, and like, he's just trying to help people, and he generally, but he still has to put the act on, and he has to play the game. I don't think he's a sociopath.
Well, I think the more power you get...
Oh, you think it's a get versus equals more sociopathy?
Yeah, I think... Well, I mean, if you're in a position of power...
Or it brings it out.
Yeah, it just... You start to develop it, I think.
Yeah. Like, you take my buddy, and... he works his way, and he's getting more. He's like, oh wow, like, I'm running for senator of Massachusetts.
Yeah, I gotta start.
And people are throwing. You know, you have more money than you know what to do with. People are doing everything for you. Like,
and then you have the power.
Yeah, and then you want more. Then it's like, all right,
and then
what's
you
next?
Fear to lose it.
Yeah,
you have this fear to lose it.
Yeah,
you want more. You're more hungry for it, and you start to become just this feelingless fucking being.
Yeah.
And I think it does corrupt you. I think the people who start to see it get out of it, probably, right? They're just like, fuck, I can't handle this. They fucking shoot themselves in the brain. You know, they jump out of a building, or they just get out of it. And then the people who are like, wow, dude, you know what? Like, I'm starting to get there. It's time to start the touching, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that's how it always happens.
So I have, hold on. Okay, so we can't talk about demonic possession without David Berkowitz. And
son of Sam.
He was the son of Sam. He's basically, you know, he would target certain females, certain color hair, brunettes, and he would shoot them with a gun. But,
lame.
Yeah, I know. He wasn't, you know. He wasn't going for the gore factor, but...
Yeah, it's just, he wants us to kill, and that's it.
He claimed to be possessed by the devil. Claimed to be getting his instructions from the devil.
Okay.
A.k.a. his dog.
Okay. God, that's what... Dude, if he had just chosen anything else.
You know, I mean, dogs could be good. Dogs could be good. I mean, I think all dogs are good.
I personally don't take David Berkowitz that seriously because of that one detail.
So there's a little bit of bias in there.
Straight bias. He is not in my top 50 serial killers.
Yeah, because of the dog thing.
If he was like, I am the devil incarnate, and I do this, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, oh shit.
Oh, my dog made me do it. Yeah, that's kind of fucking lame excuse. But I've got there's a letter that he wrote to the police that was just, it's kind of funky.
Okay.
So it's titled Program to Kill. And it just starts off, I think it's in the middle of a sentence. However, to stop me, you must kill me. Attention all police. Shoot me first. Shoot to kill, or else. Keep out of my way, or you will die. Papa Sam is old now. He needs some blood to preserve his youth. He has had too many heart attacks. Too many heart attacks.
Who's Papa Sam?
Papa Sam, I believe, is the dog, or it could be Satan himself.
I don't think Satan has heart attacks.
Well, I mean, you know, the fucking dude's obviously nuts.
Okay.
Ugh, me, hoot, it hurts, sonny boy, is, in quotes, is what Papa Sam is telling him. I miss my pretty princess most of all. She's resting in Our Lady's house, but I'll see her soon, and I'm pretty sure this is one of the women he killed. I am the monster Beelzebub, the chubby behemoth. So I think he's talking about himself, and the delusions start happening, right?
Yeah.
Where you're thinking Beelzebub's coming up from the earth and just telling you to kill. And I think this might be some delusion, of your little mental health going on.
This sounds a classic schizophrenic. You ain't gone too far.
Yeah, and then, it does.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Okay. Let's see. Man, there's a lot of India. In India, there's been a lot of this
There's
shit.
a lot of people. So, there's some expendable people in India.
Yeah, so...
They're probably feeling.
God, think about how many happen in India without even knowing. In the slums of India, dude.
Oh, yeah. Probably so many people getting away
I
with
have
it.
the list here, and the top 4, 3 out of the top 4 happened in India.
Yeah, where else?
You know what I mean?
It's a never-ending party going on in India right now, and it just involves a lot of stabbing and washing yourself in blood.
Yeah,
Good
again,
times.
All of them in India, there's an involved fortune teller, priest, tantric, giving the advice. So in this one, we got a fortune teller, northern Bangladesh. Unidentified owners of a brick field were displeased. They wanted red bricks, which are valued. God, dude, you're in the fucking slums when it's like, oh, dude, these bricks are red.
Yeah,
dude, we're about to be balling.
Yeah, we're fucking doing good for ourselves, boys.
I got them red bricks. You know what I mean?
Don't they fucking know?
Yeah, I guess it's a sign that they're baked properly.
Oh, okay. So just learn how to bake some fucking bricks.
Yeah, I might kill the dude that didn't bake my bricks. So their bricks weren't red.
Yeah, okay.
Basically.
All right.
Fortune teller was brought in. He advised to sacrifice a human to ensure the desired color. So
of course.
not learn how to do your fucking
duh,
job.
Right? Sacrifice a human, dummy. Come on.
It's like, waste of money bringing a fortune teller in. The owners of the brickfield passed the instructions to their workers. Holy shit.
So it's like, hey, guys, go out. We got the answer for you. Go out and kill somebody. Bricks turn red, right? And they're passing it off to the workers to do. And then the workers...
Imagine your boss coming to you. Your manager, like, hey, man, so I'm going to need you to kill, Freddy over there in the cubicle next to you in order to get these TPS reports out.
Oh, right away, boss.
Oh, gotcha. So as a result, 26-year-old bricklayer was beheaded, and his head was burned in a kiln. And then 4 workers were arrested.
Did the fortune teller advise that too? Was he like, hey, you gotta put the head in the kiln where you're cooking the bricks?
I think that was fun.
That was like, all right.
That was their bonus.
Yeah, they're like, okay, we get to kill him.
Yeah.
No one liked Fred, apparently.
Yeah.
Fred was kind of like the asshole in the office.
Yeah, the one guy. No one's going to miss him. So, Dilip Rathia.
Wow. Dilip?
Yeah. Dilip was a tantric who wanted to get divine powers. Or, according to other sources, become lucky.
Oh, all right. Win the lottery, maybe.
Yeah. A deity appeared to him in a dream, offered him a deal. Dilip had to behead a boy if he wanted his wish to be granted. The tantric complied. In 2012, he killed 11-year-old Praveen, who lived in the same Indian village as him. He beheaded the boy and offered the head to the deity. The supernatural creature did not keep its part of the bargain.
Oh, wow,
Fucking
dude.
Classic, dude.
Oh, man. Okay, guys, the guy didn't pay me. Come on. Can we just call it even right now?
Yeah.
Poor guy.
He confessed later, whatever, was sentenced to death. Here, another. Fuck, dude.
Yeah,
India, bro.
Keep them coming, dude. This is actually
Jesus
pretty good.
Christ. Sumitra Bhushan. Perfect pronunciation.
Oh, yeah. Impeccable.
Indian village again of Bharha. She was heavily indebted to, and her 2 grown-up sons who were regarded as lazy sluggards.
Sluggard?
Yeah.
I'm going
basically her kids were pieces of shit that lived in their mom's basement.
Sluggard, yeah. I mean,
yeah. They're just sitting playing fucking WoW.
Playing WoW, yeah,
You know,
jerking off all day long.
Yeah,
These
they aren't
kids
even gold farming for money. You
I know.
What I mean? That's bullshit.
Man, dude.
So shit got worse. Interesting. The entire family began having nightmares and horrifying visions of Goddess Kali.
Ooh, she's god of chaos. Yeah,
everybody's having
Goddess.
the same nightmares. Interesting. The cause of this was obvious to Sumitra.
Yeah, like
A curse. A curse.
Yeah.
Consulted again a tantric,
They
traveling priest that came to the village from time to time. They give advice and medicine. So this is weird because, like,
It's
I
like
guess
here-
90, like
Here's some Advil, and
Yeah.
you want your crops to grow.
But I just find
behead a boy.
they
Jeez.
must like really believe what they're saying.
No, of course.
Because, like, let's say they go 20 years and they give Advil and they're like, yo, you should, like, not fuck your daughter. Whatever. Like, giving decent advice. And then they get a random thing and they go, oh, yeah, you can kill somebody.
It's funny too because, I mean, so far from what you're saying is like it never works out. Like,
Well, yeah, that's funny you say that because so first the tantric said slaughter a chicken at the entrance of your home, offer the corpse. Nothing happened. Not enough for the god Kali.
Okay, all right.
Nightmares continue and get worse. So she goes to the tantric again. He came up with a more radical suggestion. He said, a boy from the same village.
All right.
She did not question the proposed solution.
Of course not,
no,
dude.
because it's a tantric.
Yeah. Why would you?
It's like going to your doctor.
Oh
He's just
god.
like,
Okay.
yeah.
You know.
So she gets a 3-year-old, abducts it from her neighbor's fucking home. A 3-year-old fucking baby, basically.
Oh man.
And did the sacrifice, and her and her sons recited a mantra, waved incense, and smeared various scented oils over the body of the frightened child. Then the men pulled out a knife, sliced the child's ears, nose, and hands, and laid him bleeding in the front of an image of Kali. The next morning, he lied to the villagers, saying that she found the mutilated body of Akash near her house. The villagers, however, did not buy it. The mob attacked and beat her sons. One of them confessed, screaming that he only killed the toddler for the good of his mother. So he's in the basement. He was not willing to get a job, but he'll kill a fucking.
No, yeah,
dope, dude. You're the best.
Exactly. It's like, hey, you just get up and get a fucking job.
Jesus fucking. Imagine that, dude.
It's that, but it worked. I mean, he's not a sluggard anymore. I mean,
Yeah,
it takes more than this.
her and her sons are jailed. Tantric never found.
Yeah, see, but this is the thing, and they've probably been doing this for fucking years, right? Mm-hmm. When has it ever worked? Like, why do they keep giving the advice? It's like, it's obvious it just doesn't fucking work.
Well, I mean,
but they're
again,
that's
we're
their
talking about
go-to.
a third world country.
But word gets around, right? Oh, hey, by the way, she fucking cut off the hands. Didn't work. Oh, okay, I'll remember that for next time.
I mean, maybe we'll do an alternative medicine episode. But think
yeah.
about, like, hey, rub this fucking oil on your dick and your fucking cancer goes away.
Yeah.
Think about the million of, like...
It will get there. Trust me. Like,
educated people.
Wave the incense around. Hey, and kill your neighbor and cut off her hands.
Yeah, yeah.
Your neighbor's 3-year-old. Like, come on.
Use the blood in order to, heal your fucking...
Do you think that holistic medicine will get there?
In a like first world country,
like here
in America.
Like, do you think they're tantrics? They'll come over here.
My point with that is like, people believe what they want to believe.
Yeah.
So if you give them hope, and you have propaganda versus,
and then you have the credentials, like, hey, I'm a tantric, dude. Yeah.
Like, let's talk about chiropractic. The first chiropractor was a snake oil salesman, basically. And he was like not making money. He wasn't very good at it. He was selling bullshit. And then he like he wrote a book on like, hey, just crack some fucking bones. And
yeah,
it's based in nothing, dude.
Yeah.
And now schools, you can get a doctorate. You get paid so much money to be a chiropractor, and it's based on nothing.
Yeah, kind of like Mormonism.
No, that's a religion. That's just a religion. This is like people pay these fucking people to like crack their shit, and like they're obviously like muscle manipulation. Yeah, you feel.
I mean,
better.
they probably studied it later and was like, oh, maybe this might work.
But there's still to this day no proof that like getting your neck cracked or this and that does absolutely anything.
So it's
to
a
help
placebo.
you.
Like it's like
I mean, it feels good, but
just like murdering a 3-year-old.
Like I've never met, and I've been to a chiropractor. Full disclosure, but like I've never met anybody who has been to a chiropractor and is good. It's like they keep going. It's like, I need to go back to the chiropractor. You know what I mean?
Well, because I think it gives you that, and it's just how placebos work. Is they give you that fucking shot of dopamine to your brain.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, I'm good now, and then you start to get hooked on it. That's why people get obsessed with certain shit.
People want to believe, like you have a guy in a very professional office, doctorate on the wall. He's like, okay, and dude, chiropractors I've been to have told me shit like, I'll be like, dude, my neck still hurts. You know what I mean? Like and they're like, are you doing all the exercises I told you? It's like, no, I'm not like rubbing my neck against a fucking wall 20 times a day. You know what I mean? But it's literally shit like that. So it's like if you come to them with, oh, it's not working.
Then they have an excuse. Hey, give me more money. We can upgrade you to the upgraded plan.
You need to come in every day. You're a very severe case. You need to do the exercises. You
get these balls and we'll roll them on your scalp.
Physical therapy works.
Yeah.
So they give you like physical therapy things to do, and then you pay them once a week.
Yeah.
Fucking $300. It's crazy shit, bro. And it's insurance covers fucking chiropractors. Man. So could our society get to
murder? Like,
I think it gets there before animal sacrifice with PETA.
You can't
even like.
Well, you love dogs, man.
I know. Of course, I love animals, but they go. It's like you can't even like if in a movie they're like, "Fuck that cat." They're like, "Oh, fuck you."
Oh yeah, my dad is a veterinarian, and he has a lot to say about PETA.
Oh, they're retarded,
fanatical, and it is just about money.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Like any good notion, people will just take that and be like, "Let me get money," and that's when it becomes fucking this bullshit. Hey, let's free the animals.
Yeah. Our third member just came in.
Oh, finally.
We're gonna
finally,
pause.
dude.